Hello, hello, hello. Wherever you are on our scrumptious planet called Earth, I wish you profound happiness wherever you are located on our planet called Earth. My topic for today, I'm going to be talking about camera on a path. Yes, yes, I know there's tons of blended videos of camera on a path, but all those videos that were blended 2.7x, I don't think there are many videos covering camera on a path with 2.80. And this the reason I want to make this video. In the past, I was never a bona fide expert, or I never had fluency of having a camera on a path. I always had some type of hassle, some type of trouble. But now, my dear listener, I can say I have a high degree of expertise of using a camera on a path. And it was something that those presenters never discuss in great detail. I'm going to discuss it with you, and you will become like me, highly proficient of having a camera on a path. So let's start. Let me get rid of this the logo symbol for 2.80. I like to get rid of the cube I love to call Harold. So goodbye Harold the cube. I want to bring in Susanna the monkey head for a better demonstration of this, because it's hard. A cube doesn't have no pictorial pizzazz to her. At least Susanna, she's more lifelike, 3D like. I'm not going to do anything special with her. Nothing special. Next, I want to add a Bezier curve. In this case, I want to add a circle. I'm going to make it sort of looks. I'm going to scale it up. I don't have to make it large because it's just a demonstration. Next, I want to find our dear camera. Here's our camera. I don't need to see it. This is important. Very important. You have to have that cursor right in the center. Like you see right there. If I have the cursor anywhere else, it would throw it off of having that camera on a path. At least for me. So I like to keep everything in that center place. So the cursor in the center. Now I have my camera clicked on the outliner. Now the most important thing, I have to hit Alt G. I'm touching Alt and I hit G. And my camera. Let me hide Susanna's head. Hide. Alt G. I have my camera located. Let me see if I can find my camera. There's my camera. Alt G. Right there in the center. Right there. Now, that's good and dandy. But, when you have that camera on a path, you like to track an object. And this is, nobody ever told me this. These told me to hit the key. But the reason we hitting the next sequence of keys, is because it'll make it easy for us to track our object. In this case, my object or my mesh is Susanna's head. So now you're going to hit Alt R. That will do it. It doesn't look like it. By hitting Alt G to put it where the cursor is located, hit Alt R. That will help us to set up for tracking Susanna's head. Next, I want to get my little camera on that path. I'm sure you all know how to do this. I'll go right down here to this little button for constraints. It looks like a gear. It looks like a wire going around a blue gear. Click on constraints. Now, next we go to add our constraint. Then I'm going to choose follow path. I want to choose my path. in this case, the Bezier curve. And you see it's right on the path. Now, I'm going to show you what happened if you do not hit Alt-G. When I hit Alt-G, my camera's on that path. Let me hit Control-Z a couple times. I hit Control-Z. Now, watch this. I'm going to move my camera off the path. Let me click on here, on the directional arrows. Now I'm going to just move it up. You can see my camera is no longer located in the center of this universe. It's no longer located on that point. Now I'm going to go right back, choose follow path, Bezier curve, and you see what happened. The camera is not there. It's somewhere. Look at where it's at. It's way up there, and there's a dotted blue line right here. That is what will happen when you do not hit Alt-G. No one ever said that to me before. That was the error I was making before. Not hitting Alt-G. Not hitting Alt-G. So you understand. If you don't hit Alt-G, get that through your head. If you don't hit Alt-G and you try to put that camera on the path, it will not be on a path. Logically, it's on a path, but it's not directly touching that path. Because if you see, it's a light blue line here. I'll see what I can do to make that better, but it's a light blue line right here. Just follow my cursor. Light blue line right there. Let me hit Control-Z a couple times. I want to get it back there. Now, I want to hit Alt-G again. Alt-G. Okay, good. Now it's in the center of this universe. Click on target, where my constraints at. Bezier curve. Simple as that. Now, let's bring back Susanna's head. Alt-H. I bring her head back. Now, I used to have trouble tracking it or having my camera focus on Susanna's head. That's why you have to hit Alt-R. That clears everything up. That clears it up. Now, let's go back to our constraint. I want to add another constraint. I want to choose my tracking constraint. Now, I want to target Susanna. Now this, like I said, this part is hard, getting the camera to follows or tracks in the head, but it's easy as pie. Long as you hit that Alt-R, it's easy. Now, you see right here where it say 2, I have to try to figure out which of those letters will make my camera point to Susanna's head. But it's so easy, my good people. It's not hard. Long as you hit that Alt-R. But you just have to hit these sequence of letters. Right now it's on Z. Leave it right there, because we got to choose Z, X, and Y. One of those sequences will get the camera to port to Susanna's head. So I have Z. That's not making a point. Negative X is not pointing. Negative Y is not pointing. Negative Z is not pointing. So I'll go where it say up at. Is at Z. I just go to Y. Simple as that. And right now, you see, when I hit Y, it's pointing to her head. So that's all you have to do. But let me go over the demonstration right now. It's in Y. X not pointing to the head. Y is not pointing to the head. Now Z, that's close, but it's pointing in the opposite direction. Negative X not doing it. Negative Y not doing it. And as we saw, negative Z is what did it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be trying to scratch your head and guess. You just go through the sequence of letters. You go up, it was on Z, and you just click on all those sequences. If Z don't work when you hit up, you go to the Y. You click on all them letters from A, X to negative Z. If Y doesn't work, you just click on up for X, and you just try those sequences again. It just takes a simple 45 seconds. And 45 seconds or less is not a lot of time, especially when you've got those complicated meshes that you made. So now, my camera is focused on Susanna's head. Now, with blenders, let me go. So I'm done with that. I can click this off. Now this is my main one, the follow. I want to click on follow. Follow the curve. Click on that. And now this is the point part where it say we got that where it got fix. I don't click on fix, but it got the underneath fix. It got 0.000. That's the thing that makes it move. Watch this. As I move the camera, you see my camera is stuck on Susanna's head. It's stuck there, and it's going all the way to 100. And it 100 takes it round in a simple rotation. Now for me, this how I get it to simply follow that curve path. I'm gonna bring it up. I like to bring it up where I have my, my number line, if you want to call it that in math. It's a number line. In Blender it's called something else. I forgot what it's called, but I know. But I'm making this video. When you're under pressure, you forget all that stuff. All right. So 100, as we saw, we're taking it around one revolution. So I make it as easy as possible, my good people. I put it on 0, 0. Oops, I hit 0. Then I want to make sure the animation thing is on 0 or 1. Then I can just click. I just hit I. Then you see a node has appeared, a small little node. Then I just make it easier. I just break it up into fourths. And if you're not good at math, when I say break up into fourths, I mean 25, 50, 75, and 100, and that gives me my rotation. So I'm going to show you that. Now, this path is, I say about, it's 250. So you gotta do some math here. So I'm gonna type in 250 divided by 4, and that's 62. I call it 63. You don't have to be perfect, so I will go in on my number line or the animation grid. I will go in intervals of 63. So I turn it off. Let me go here 60. 63 is about right here. Zap. I don't have to be perfect. Is that 64? Then I go up here. I put my new number